Alright folks, welcome back to Doom. Y'all notice we did not save at the end of map 3, the refinery, so we're moving right into this level as we save. You also see it was started back on the 7th. We're in the Deimos lab by Tom Hall and Sandy Peterson. You'll see us do some wall humping here. You know, it goes back to that whole Doom thing. You see a flickering light? Check the wall there, because there may be a secret. I do the same thing at work these days. If I see a light flipping in the hallway, I go and expect to see a secret in the wall. No mobs in our little secret. A nice little boost of ammo and armor. That's going to come in. Y'all will see as we go along here. That's going to come in real handy at the end of this level. We are doing this in voiceover. It was recorded over about 4 or 5 different days. A whole lot of stuff going on. Teleporters are a main theme of episode 2. We didn't see that many teleporters in episode 1, Shores of the Dead. This part here, really reminiscent of the first map of Doom 2. The troopers all standing there in a brightly lit doorway with their backs to us. We're going to see where the teleporter, just leads us right back to where we were before. So we do know it's a two-way teleporter, not just a one-way. I don't think we've run into any one-way teleporters, but we do always wonder about them. A big difference in this map from the earlier ones that we've been in Doom is I think this is the first one that is this open. Y'all will see far down that hallway there, very few doors, or a lot fewer doors, and a lot fewer line depths that are soundproof. See there to the left down that map, so monsters can hear you, the demons and all can hear you from way on the other side of the base, and find their way to you, as you'll see in a moment there. All right, making the circle. I am clicking on torches because you never know what's going to do it. In here, walls, I see a computer mapper, and I want that. I love, just like in Doom 2016, I love to get the auto maps on every level to make sure I don't miss any areas. And the little red pillar with the skull on top tells you to come over here. And that's what lowers it. And then we are into a Pinky and Cacodemon fight. And let's throw a few lost souls in there in the back just to add some annoyance to it. Yep. Definitely starting to get used to a little bit the high levels of monsters. And you see we're down to 15 bullets at this point. Definitely going to see on this particular map and at this level of difficulty that ammo conservation in use is going to be an issue. As I said, wait till we get more toward the end of the map. You're definitely going to see us start going, okay, what do I use in this particular situation here? And I'm clicking on, I'm not sure what can and can't be a map at this point. Or switch, rather. And I'm really curious there. You see? Those pinkies, that you see there, and the imp came from way on the other side of the map. Came from all the way down at the end there, past all those pools of green slime. And we got another one. See, 2 more there making their way down the hall. I said you awaken stuff a long distance off. Bits and pieces, along with the demonic architecture bleeding in. You're starting to see things like the chains here with pieces of torsos and all hanging from them. There. Need to learn that I can't really hit it. No, don't waste the ammo. Can't really hit that thing. Hit those things from when they're down below a wall like that, even though their head is sticking up. We are using auto aim. We're using the classic Noom experience, so we've got auto aim on. And it doesn't always target them when there's only like half their hitbox sitting over the top. Seeing what we have here, see that part off to the left with the eyes? Oh, not eyes, but the almost jokery demon faces. So this is the Demos lab. Makes you wonder what the hell are they working on here. I'm still, as I said before, the tech walls here, the computer walls. Heard something open, wondering what the heck it is. It's in here, the computer lab. I'm trying to remember what they call this. I call it the computer walls. And we're seeing some textures. I don't know if we've seen these textures before. I can't remember if we've seen the eyeballs in the like sigils before. Perfect example there of, you know, in the future I'm going to have to, oof, that was not good. I've been resorting to a rocket launcher, firing, you know, a little too close, and lucky that it didn't hit one of those columns there, one of the green columns as the pedestals that I was going through. Open up the other wall when we get in the corner. And we've triggered the crushing ceiling. Grab all the ammo as we go along. You see 77 shells, only 45 bullets still. And we've used a few rockets for good measure as well. Crushing ceiling coming down and smashing them into goo. This also said after I finish these levels, I go to the wiki and read up on them for a little info and all. This one also has, this level has one of the very few, it's the first and one of the very few crushing floors. They never know what the switch is going to be. Got to make sure we hit the switches. Ran through there just to be sure that we didn't miss any kind of secret area or anything like that. That doesn't count as anything. It is a one-time switch. Still not sure what it opened. Maybe the hallway on the other side. Let's run through right quick. Yep. Okay. Did not trigger anything, and at this point I'm trying to figure out, you know, is that open anything where I can get up top? Can I get on top where the eyeballs are? But did not seem to be. Yep, that did. It opened up this secret area here. More ammo. We're still not full yet. Still not up to the 400. But we have an invisibility. Trying to see where I go from here. You see, we started this back on, I think the 9th maybe is when I was playing this. It was, like I said, several days ago when we started it up. Invisibility helps. It isn't an invisibility like some games, like some of the build engine games with mobs cannot see you. You basically turn into a specter. They can see your kind of shadowy, fuzzy form here. All right. A very large demonic wall. It's like maybe the cyber demon face. This has a lot of areas. You saw me wall humping it there. This has a lot of areas that... There you go. You see how he's having trouble aiming at you. Saw his first shot go flying off to the side. It definitely throws their aim off. There you go. And it's disappearing. It's wore off now. what was I saying? Yeah, this map, you'll see me pull it up and try areas from time to time that walls and passageways they're very close to each other without actually touching. And I'm sitting there wondering whether or not it actually had a connection there, you know. They don't many times, but it looks like it should. Like right here. Yeah, the wall comes over the two walls over there to the right, get very close. Yep, well, I'm playing this on the 7th, so 5 days ago is when we started this. I said, I play it over the course of 3 or 4 days, bits and pieces of it. And that's one. You'll see when I pull up the map here in a second. I think I'll pull it up again. Yeah, you see? It looks like there should be something behind it. It's not. Oh, great. And a hell demon. Hell baron. And I'm already trying to figure out. Hell barons are a pain in the ass, and that they don't have a pain. It's hard to put them into pain state. You saw I was laying in on them on the laying into them with both the chain gun and the plasma gun, and he was still fighting, still throwing his balls, green balls at me, because he doesn't have a pain state to throw them into. Or it's extremely rare that you trigger it. And we had the blue key card. I wish I had a jump. See, right there, the perfect example. It feels like you ought to be able to go across there, and you did. All right. Where are we now? Did that trigger some ceilings? Yep, we're coming up on some more crushing ceilings, more crushers. Not nearly as bad as the hallway that we were in before. We got the green goo. Another hallway of green goo below us there. But these crushers aren't nearly as bad as the ones that were in that previous episode where you had the big wide ones. Fast ones, I believe. But they do hide a cacodemon on the other side. And that was a pain in the butt. Down to 74% health, 89 armor. Like I said, this one is definitely more of a challenge. And we've already gone through our bullets again. See what I said? It's ammo conservation is going to be a bigger challenge in this particular map than it is in like Hazard 4 drops in Deep Rock, or a deep dive. You're getting that same feeling. Or we're like, okay, I am totally out of bullets.
I am completely out of ammo. That's never happened to me before.
Indeed, Bert. It has never happened to me before. Okay. I'm sitting here going, there's a little spot down there. Whoops. Good. We're getting to use the radiation suit to discover and make sure there are no little areas that lead to secrets. All right, we found a secret. Let's remember that, because I don't think that's going to come back a little bit later. One of the ones where I go, okay, where's that secret at? But I found it before. It's just that I didn't save it up later. And it's that little platform there. did not save it for later, and it becomes a pain in the butt. This hall here, this wall here originally does not open. You have to go through a trigger down to the south of this, down to the bottom part of the map. You walk through a trigger there on the... And out of bullets again. Perfect example of why aren't I using something more appropriate to the cause that doesn't use ammo. They're just pinkies. They can't shoot. They have no ranged attack. I say, please remember that you do have... Please remember, you do have a rocket launcher in your hand, and the splash damage will kill you if you get too close. Now, let's get on up here. Said this map has been good for teaching me that I need to... Yeah, I'm picking all these things up and totally ignoring the supercharge over there. At the moment, I'm far more interested in the ammo. There we go. I need to try and remember that. I need to come back here and pick up that. There's another shotgun shell over there if I haven't picked it up yet. I'm pretty sure I pick it up at the end before I go through the exit. Because I think I backtracked through this entire... base looking for that. Not sure if that would have helped at all with the pinkies or not. I'm getting a little bit more cocky here again, where I'm standing there looking at the map while I'm standing in a pool of goo. Not thinking about the fact that, hey buddy, you know, you're standing there with a rad suit on. Fortunately, I do come to my senses. Here, I was trying to figure out, I saw that part down in the bottom right. And I saw the part down at the bottom right that I hadn't been to, the white part. And I was wondering, you know, if that teleporter took me there. But it's like, no, that's the teleporter back to the beginning. So I'm doing a little backtracking here, trying to figure out how to get there. Did I miss any teleporters, or did any secrets open up anywhere that would take me to it? And no, see there at the top, it looks like you ought to be able to go through that wall. See, they are so close that it feels like you ought to be able to go through it. But they don't actually touch. There is not actually a secret or an opening there. See, feels like there ought to be. This map is full of places like that where you feel there should be a secret, but there isn't. Okay. So back, see if we can run through this. See, still trying to figure out how do I get down there. We will. It's just, it's become rather obsessed with it right at the moment. Run to get through all the goo. Yes, we've been through there with the crushing ceilings. Let's get past the demon face. Old Cyberhead here. And we've got the blue card, so we can go through there now. What fresh hell is going to be on the other side of it with me and my 9 bullets? Said, you're getting a lot of the stuff where here on Deimos where hell is bleeding through. Oh, great. And another Hell Baron. Nice to know that they're just regular ass monsters now. You can run into one anywhere. Especially on ultraviolet here. Ultraviolence. They use them a lot. Is this what? Is this the third? The second or third Baron of Hell that we've run into already? And if you don't think that this is a damn trap. Yes. And there you go. Crushing ceiling, yes. Thank God we didn't get caught on it too long. And thank God it was one of the fast ones. They have fast crushers and slow crushers. And the fast crushers are harder to dodge, but they actually do a hell of a lot more damage to you. Alright. And here comes the... Glad I saved here. Because here comes the point of my despair and frustration with this. So you see, we have not actually stopped yet, but we're getting to an area where it breaks me for a little while. It does. It breaks me. I said this is the first level of Doom here on Ultraviolence. This is the first one that gets to me. And I'm going, okay, maybe this Ultraviolence, maybe it is. Notice there's a area right there. I'm going, okay, maybe Ultraviolence is a little too much. Alright, we've got the plasma gun that helps us out with our 9 bullets. And see with this, does this take us back over there? No, but it does take us to this area where we get our ass kicked again because we were not prepared for it. Boom! Death, our first death in this map. And a well-deserved one it was. Very well-deserved. Okay. So I'm trying to remember, is this, do I drop back down in there this time? I think I do, and I think I'm just getting a better and more appropriate weapon for our jump. Which is not the rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is not the more appropriate weapon for this. I thought I pulled up, there we go. I thought I pulled up the plasma gun, but I hadn't. And there we go. Kill him first. Good. As you can hear the pinkies. I've already woke something up down below. I woke everything up down below. As I've said, there are very few doors and very few soundproof line deaths. It's not like in the computer maze back in what was it? Episode 1, map 2, where you had the computer maze, and you see we're already down to 30 cells. See the exit right straight across from him. Not the exit, but you can see and now we're out of bullets as well. As you see, we're already getting clawed at. Already got yet another Hell Baron. 2 Hell Barons. And we've died again. As I said, this is a very worthy room here. But you would expect the room before the exit to be that way. All right, 2 days later now, I believe. I think that's where I stopped. I'm sure that's where I stopped. I believe the workers were working at my wife's house again, depending on what time it was there. I know part of this was recorded at my wife's, and several of these were recorded like at lunch hours while I was at work. Took the laptop with me. So, all right, we are sitting and trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I think this is where I'm sitting. Do I try to get back in there again? Or do I go down the stairs? I think this is where I decide it's time to go down the... Nope. I tried it again. I am a sucker for punishment sometimes. I'm really not a masochist. I said usually I play these games on lower levels, you know. I actually decided I wanted to challenge this time around, so I'm not sure. Yeah, no rocket launchers. You see, I'm trying to get better at trying to get a lot better at using the number keys to swap. Especially when you get up here and you've got 7 or 8 weapons and you want to go from, let's say, the pistol to the plasma gun. It's not the best choice to use the mouse wheel to go through them. It's like, let's work more on practicing using the number pad, shall we? I'm not sure about my choice here, why I'm walking around with a rocket launcher. I know in my head I'm thinking about the Hell Barons. I'm thinking about the Hell Baron that I saw, and that I should therefore have the rocket launcher ready to take him out. Forgetting that, yeah, you got to deal with the cacodemons first. Forgetting that there were 4 or 5 of these things sitting there. And we're already down to 55 cells. I told you that ammo was going to become an issue. And we came to the end of the map here. It was going to be a little bit on the rough side. You heard something there. You heard it. As we cross that line, you should have heard a rumble as a floor, ceiling, wall, something moved. We've still got some shotgun shells at this point. And we're not totally helpless. That tiny amount of bullets we have really disturbed me. I was very upset about that. And more than taking the damage was the fact I was missing him. I said I was worried about ammo here. It bothered me more than getting hit by the imp blast, the fireballs and stuff. Was the fact we were missing our shots a couple of times. Almost out of, we're out of plasma there. About to be out of bullets. Yep, saw the Hell Baron. It's like, let's move. We need to be in a less vulnerable position, down to 3% health. And I'm not noticing that there's something chewing away on me. There's the other Hell Baron. And it's down. I couldn't dodge it. 0 health and 1 armor. That's where we put in our second save and our second restart here. I'm wondering here, it's like, do I really want to go down there? I'm sitting and wondering, do I have the skills and do I have the ammo? I know I almost made it there. Almost made it at that point. I was down to 1 Hell Baron, and I still had I still had a tiny scrap of skin left on me. So it's like I knew it was possible to do that. It is possible to get through it. I wasn't as good at dodging his fireball as I should have been. I could have made it through, but we didn't. And I'm sitting there looking at, I think at this part I'm looking and going, what is down those stairs that I keep ignoring? Yep. So it was like, let's find out what's over this way. Is there something over here that will help me? I'm sitting and thinking, I also think here is like, is the exit there? You know, am I ignoring that I don't even have to go in that room? Is there like an exit that I could get through? I start using the pinky as a bit of a shield against the cacodemons here. I'm trying to keep circling and get out of their line of fire. Happy that the stairs were there, that I could back up, do a tactical advance to the rear. And happy there that I wasn't missing like I was before. The whole thing where I miss is upsets me more than missing when I'm firing upsets me more than the getting hit by their damage does at this point. It's like, all right, what we got over there? Barrels, another secret spot. So let's get on blast them. Can I hit them? Yes. There we go. Probably shouldn't have wasted a shotgun shell. Probably should have used a pistol to do it. But hey, we'll take the super armor there. 16 health. I'm hoping that there are some more health along in here somewhere. Worried about cacodemons again. Worried about anything at this point. I use at this point a lot, don't I? I really do. I need to start trying not to use it so much. So at this point, I think I'll try to say something else. And boom. I told you, crushing floor. One of the few crushing floors in Doom. And we found it! Alright, so there you go. I believe this is on the 9th, I believe. And so we got to go through all that again. Work our way through that, and hopefully not, this is where we go. How far back did we last save? It had been a while. It had been a while. I swore we saved a lot closer to that, but nope, that was the latest one. So we need to work our way around. We're going to go back down to the cacodemons, I believe. Sitting going, how do I get back to the circle? It's back over here at this dude, isn't it? I think here I'm looking for help. I think I'm looking for ammo. I'm like, there has to be some ammo pack somewhere that I've missed. But I'm not finding any. So I'm going to keep backtracking for a while, trying to find the ammo. And I'll rejoin with y'all. And we have backtracked across the entire base. Took about 10-15 minutes. Did not find, well, I won't say didn't find any ammo. Found 8 shotgun shells. Good deal of health still behind us. Not that we need it, but a good deal of health still behind us. But no ammo. I said no shotgun shells. Ammo has been tight in this particular one. And I'm looking here going, what the hell is that over there? I see a rocket right there. It's like, okay, let's see. Can we get over in that direction? So I think we're going to make the jump across the lava. And we got another bit right over yonder with some health. That will be important later on. It's like, okay, how the hell do we get out of this? Now one of those damaging blood pools. And it's like, okay, and now I'm remembering that, yes, I'm not remembering, actually, that this is the floor that kills me. And I'm stuck here. So it's like, how the hell do we get out? Second time now that this particular floor trap has caught me. And like, how the hell do I get out of here? So I have to reload yet again because there's no way out. It's strange, it didn't, I had enough health that didn't kill me. But as you see, it did trap me. So back over there again. And this time, let's remember that damn floor works that way. I'm wondering, you know, the damage in this is so random, being that I didn't take any damage coming through there the first time. And now I'm taking all the damage coming through there the second time. So it's like, how does that work? Alright, now I'm like, okay, stupid. Am I going to remember that this floor pops up? Barely remembered it. It's like, okay, how the hell do I get out of here? Well, there's a green wall there. That might be a clue. Plus, with us having found the auto mapper, we see the lost souls. Sitting and thinking that, yeah, let's not. Ammo is so tight here. Let's not waste it. Fortunately, I like shotguns, and shotguns is about the last thing that I have here to make our way. Another box of rockets. I could have used a box of shells is what I mean, a box of bullets is what I could have used. Didn't need the rockets, so we're going to have to fight our way through the pinkies and cacodemons again. So let's think about that. I know the cacodemons are going to come out, so it's time to get an appropriate weapon for them. Yep, you can hear the pinkies back there. Sitting and going, okay, got to cross that line, don't you? Yep, you heard it. Those two doors to the sides opened as we went through there. A chainsaw might have been more appropriate there, but we do have quite a bit of... We probably could have chainsawed him too. We do have quite a bit of shotgun ammo. That isn't short. I'm thinking it's like, okay, it's in the middle one, dummy. There you go. Go fill yourself back up. And now we have seen almost everything. We've got the room with the barrels we have to blow up to get that super armor. Let me slide just a little bit. Nope, 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 nope. We're not going to go chainsaw the barrel, no matter how much we'd like to be out of our misery. We're down to 4 ammo. Hello. Might as well use them there. And yet another secret. Alright. 100 health, 200 armor. Let's save it up. So that we don't have to go through all that fight again. Boy, look at, we are so pathetic on our ammo there. Shotgun is about all that we can reliably count on. Alright, so after debating about it for a while, we did decide to go this route once more, but this time we were going to use the chainsaw. Preserve some of that precious ammo that we got going on there. Since we can get through this, just the two of them, without having to use any ammo. But then I make a really weird decision to get the rocket launcher. I think that maybe I was not anticipating the cacodemons floating around. I was thinking that I wasn't thinking that they would be floating around and coming and getting me. So here we are, pretty badly damaged. But we're thinking, going, let's head through this teleporter and see where the hell it goes. So we are in the final exit. We finally found out how to get down here into this area. Joy of joys. So it's like, how do we get to the exit? We saw it on the side. There's a blue soul spear there. And into the lava, or into the damaging blood, and clawed to death by the Hell Baron. Nice! Let's try it again. Just load it up once more. And we made our way back. It seems like we are bound and determined that we are going to fight our way down from the top. But we have figured out the chainsaw. That is the best way to get through this room. Using the cacodemon as a shield. We're not going to take the rocket launcher this time. And I'm thinking, let's just see if we can just run straight over there. It's like it's finally occurred to me, I don't have to fight everything in this room. I mean, I want to, because I am the Doom guy, and it is my job to wipe out the forces of hell. But I don't have to. And if I'm in a situation like this, where I'm going to get my ass kicked, maybe it's best just to head off for the exit there. And see if we can get through there. Save a little ammo there too while we're at it. Alright, so how do we get through? We know we've got the blue sphere. We know we've got the door. It's like, how do we get through the exit? We know we've got a little bit of a nosebleed. Alright, we saw there's another little alcove here. And it took us to a teleporter. I don't think I was quite cluing on the fact that the teleporter there that I come out of is the same one that would just take me back if I had taken a quick just back up into it. But it's okay, we actually did a little better that time. So, let's try it again. I really do begin to reconsider a lot of my life choices at this point. One being, which approach am I going to take? I'm sitting here thinking, there's this entire drop path here that I can come down. Ooh, the one with the backbone armor. Oh. This is where I realize I have awoken them, but they're not actually coming out of the doors, other than the cacodemons. And if I can take out the cacodemons, which I'm sitting here thinking that I probably could have done this with the chainsaw. I could have chainsawed the 3 or 4 of them that are floating around and saved some ammo. But I'm realizing they can't get out of there. So it's like coming down that, the spine lift there really helped out. And I'm hoping that Barons, that's where I'm sitting and hoping that Barons take splash damage. You know, was I actually doing damage to him, firing in there and having the splash damage hit him? Or should I have gotten a little bit closer? We're out of cells now, we're out of rockets. We got precious few bullets. But yeah, at this point, I was reconsidering not just whether or not to come down that way. I was reconsidering whether I was going to have to restart this level. Was I going to have to restart? Was ultra-violence going to be too much? Was I going to need to put it back on Hurt Me Plenty to get through this? But the trusty old shotgun holds out. And I find out that with enough rounds, I can take out a couple of Barons of Hell with it. As long as I keep dodging those green fireballs, because those are deadly. I'm hearing either a Pinky or a Spectre, and since I'm not seeing anything, I'm thinking it's... Oh! And that's when it dawns on me. They're upstairs. It's that cacodemon and the Pinky that are still upstairs in that room that you go through when you jump down. Alright, I'm still trying to find if there's a Spectre or something. I'm looking to see if there's any kind of shadowy thing moving in front of the light areas. Not seeing it. Much better this time. 85 health, 188 armor. I'm pretty sure I put in a save here. I do. As you see on the 5th, the 9th, and now I think it's the 10th or the 11th or 12th when I'm doing this, and I'm sitting here doing the voiceover on the 15th, so it took me over a week. It has taken me to get this done. Gotta stay ready to kill those things. Do I take them on, or do I change over to the chainsaw at this particular junction? Or do I decide to come back and approach them the other way? I think I decide to approach them the other path. Oh, I was so scared that floor was going to come up and crush me there. No, it did not quite. So I'm thinking, do I come up, approach them the other way, and grab that plasma rifle? Because it's still up there just before you get into there. You see? Learning perhaps not always the straight-on fight is definitely the best. We feel a lot better about life. And I don't think you get a red key on this level. I don't think there are any red doors on this level. It's just the blue and the gold. I'd say swap to something we can actually shoot things with. Although we probably should have, once again, probably should have chainsawed them, but that's alright. We made it through the lure. And that has got all the kills? I think we've got possibly all the kills. I need to go back to that map and take a look again. There might be one left. I'm thinking there might be that Pinky left after you go through the exit. Oh, there's 3 left because it says 66 of 69. So there's still 3 things we haven't killed yet. We know one is the Pinky. I'm not sure what the other 2 are. They may be in some lost corner somewhere. Let's go on back to the scrolling wall. Yep, there they are. The screaming and howling and giggling faces going past us. First place we see that. I remember the first time. That I remember. That's about the only part of this that I remember. I see that blue sphere there we want really bad. Realize where it takes us. And we've still got, I think, 2 secrets to find there. Yeah, 8 of 10. And there's 45 of 46 items. We know the 46 is right over there. That scrolling wall, there's a prologue episode I'm going to put up since I didn't do the introduction, the text in the manual that tells you why you're here in the first place. I've done one that uses a mod called the Mr. Friendly mod, where you can wander around and all the demons and troopers and all, you're basically a demon, and you're walking around talking to them, talking to the dead troopers and stuff like that. And one of the ones on that, one of the not sound files, but one of the text files that you get talking to the troopers. He says, "Oh, remember the scrolling wall of faces?" Says, "I saw somebody I recognized on there the other day." Awkward. That was very funny. This should trigger. Yes, there we go. Secret area. So we're now at 9 of 10. Put in a save. Yep, saving it on 512. And as I said, it's now 515. Work has been crazy the last few days. I've done some of the gaming on days of doing lunch and all. And this is where I want to see if that's the exit. It is, but I'm going to, before I go into command center, we are going to reload it because I want to find that last save. I should have remembered that. Yeah, I need to come back up. Am I going to come back up? Yeah, I'm going to come back up, around, get that plasma gun, and then come back down again. So we picked up the plasma. I was wondering if I was going to go into it with the chainsaw. We still haven't. We've got the idea and the technique of going back up and jumping down, but we haven't quite mastered the technique of remembering to use the damn chainsaw when we're up there. And we also realize that this is where, opens up those 2 doors. There's like a line depth as you cross that final stair, I believe. When that bottom stair comes up, I believe that's what also raises the 2 floors that the Hell Barons are in. All right, I'm trying to figure out where the switch is. How do we get around to? Do I go to the right? Do I go to the left? I'm tired at this point. I have played through that room with the 2 Hell Barons and everything else so many times that I am trying to remember exactly what I do here. Nope. Let's get back out. Let's get back in. The switch is on the wall. Very good. And then we're going to go back in. I could see it would be awkward seeing someone on that wall there. Let's get the health. And then once we've got the health, we know we've still got to we've still got a secret we got to find. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes trying to find that secret. I don't want to oversave the 9th. I'm going to go around trying to find that last secret because I'm fairly sure I found it before. So we will keep going until we find number 10. I rejoin you, having literally rewalked the entire base, cut 15 minutes out of wandering around here, and then realized this little edge here. There's that little edge right here. There we go. We found the secret area. The little edge that has the 2 health packs on it. We've jumped on there before. We've seen it before. We have actually jumped on it from the other side before and triggered it. So that's 10 out of 10 that gets us that. So we are going to reload. I'm going to reload from the last save that I made. So that I saved the 172 and 80, or whichever was my highest. 183 and 187. We're going to go back to there because there is no point in just getting that 10 out of 10. There's nothing there that we get. We've already hit them, so I'm not going to worry about finishing this with a perfect 10 secrets. You'll see I don't get 100% on the secrets here. I do remember to put in the save before we hit the exit this time. And that finishes up the demo slab. You'll see we don't get 100 items, or we don't get 100% on the secrets. Yeah, it doesn't give us credit for that last number 10 secret, which is fine. I don't care. We hit it. We know we hit it. We showed that we hit it. And it's taken us 59 minutes to get that 38-minute par. That shows you how much time we've spent wandering around and replaying it over and over. So next time, we will pick up right here going into Command Center. Yet another part of Doom that I have no memory of. And we will see you then. Thanks for coming along, and bye-bye.